What's going on YouTube? What's going on, you guys? We got another video for you guys. If you guys are watching this, I got the guns out. I got the guns out because this work is about to get really crazy. If you want to really try to be elite, we got a 2-ball drills. This drill right here, one of the best players in the NBA, maybe one of the best players in the franchise, maybe one of the best players ever to play. I had to start off like that because if I say he's the best shooter, you guys already know who I'm talking about. Steph Curry. Steph Curry has one of the most ruthless, epic workouts that I have ever seen. The way that he challenges his mind and does things that compromises the gameplay. When Steph Curry first got into the NBA, they were saying he was too small, he had bad ankles, he went in last. He went on to be unanimous first ever MVP. As you guys know how many championships he's won, and then the battle between him and LeBron. You know, to compete against LeBron, you obviously have to have a crazy work ethic. You have to have a crazy mindset. You know, and he's a baby-faced assassin. So first and foremost, I want to show you guys this 2-ball dribbling drill that I've stolen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not on some grin stuff. You know, but hey, if I want to be like these guys, I gotta do it. All right, so if you can, get yourself 2 basketballs, and let's focus on this right now. First, I want to start you guys off with just dribbling. You can stay here. I would say you can stay here for about 30 seconds. When you feel comfortable, try to keep this below the knee. So what I like to call this below the knee is level 1. Level 2 is up to the hips. Level 3 is above the shoulders. Okay? So if you watch it from the side, this is what it looks like. This is the middle. This is the top. I would say do that 3 rounds for about a minute. Really kill your arms. I promise you, killing your arms early and then shooting after is gonna help your arms build the stamina that you need. Let's go alternate. Try to keep your eyes up. Look at whatever you need to look at. Go level 2. Level 3. And push that body to the limits. Only way you're gonna know if you can actually do it and actually get it done is if you really put it in. Put in that pain. So focusing on 2-ball drills, I want you guys to try to figure out that wrap. Remember I was telling you guys about the wrap? So the wrap could be here, could be here. On the wrap I want to focus on is actually getting into it and focusing on moving this basketball as possible, as quick as possible, while keeping the other basketball engaged. Now we're about to get into the real work. Take these, damn. I like to try to get 10 and focus on keeping my eyes on you guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right into it with the left. And if you mess up, that's okay. You want to just focus on trying to be intentional with your movement and staying as engaged. Like I said, try to keep those eyes up. You know Curry has both hands. Now this is very important. Moving how you're supposed to move. And that's how it looks. I'm going to show you guys from the side. This is how it looks from the side. So I switch hands. Here, 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 here. If you need to pause the video, slow it down to see what's going on. It definitely can help you. All you have to do is keep this ball in front, keep this ball here, and if you want, just bounce it and pick it up. That's how you can start out. And then eventually, you'll get here and be able to move that basketball like that. That's level 3 of this dribbling. Now we're gonna build on this, and this is where it starts to get really crazy. You have the same wrap, but after the wrap, you have it behind the back. What I want you to focus on here is off of this wrap, drop the same ball that's wrapping behind your back. So it should look like this. Take 1 ball, wrap behind, wrap behind, wrap behind, wrap behind, wrap behind. Try it with the left, same concept, and build from there. Let's try to get some clean ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What you do one side, you do to the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I know you're watching this video and you're like, how the hell are you even doing this dribbling drill? That's okay. The reason why I'm making this video so you guys can have this forever. Start somewhere, build out from that, and let's go on to the next thing, okay? Come on. On for the next drill, as you guys know, like I said, You're like, how is Curry so concentrated and so focused on being a shooter? Curry does this drill as well. So as we still go back to the dribbling drill, Curry likes to keep the opposite hand or the off-ball hand that he's not shooting with active. Focusing on making the shot and trying to get the rebound before the shot actually hits the floor. Now this concept right here helps you challenge your mindset and do multiple things at the same time. And I know you're like, well, how do you do that? All you have to do is keep focusing. As you guys see the last two, I didn't have the basketball, but if I wanted to do this drill and close my eyes are completely shut, but I trust myself with the basketball. I can dribble however I need to dribble. If I want to use two basketballs, close your eyes, challenge yourself, and see where you need to get to. But now we can switch also and work on that inside left hand. Get it into that pocket and knock it down. And make sure on the opposite side, we're doing the same thing. Try to be soft off the backboard, as you guys can see when I'm shooting this basketball. Not too many of my shots are touching the rim. And I know you're like, how can you make, what's the big deal about making it off the backboard all net? That means you're finding the perfect angle. And finding the perfect angle means you're putting yourself in a better predicament to make that shot. And that's what we want to focus on, is putting ourselves in the best predicament possible to make the shot that's needed. After we knock down the right side of the wing and the left side of the wing, normally, like I said, I like to go 10 and 10, both left hand and right hand, so that's about 40 makes before we move on, and we already got a good cooking warm-up. I also like to do the same thing and focus on soft shots, allowing myself to still stay concentrated to make the shot, but hold my follow-through and be able to keep my ball active. A lot of the times with us dribblers and us guards, some guards that are uncomfortable finds themselves picking up their dribble too early. This drill right here can teach you how to keep your hand alive, how to get rebounds, how to read it, and how to be better at it. Get a couple to go in. And if you really want to challenge yourself, try the same thing with the left hand. I'm a big believer in having something that impede my progress. The reason why I like to have things impeding my progress is because it's the most thing that I can do to simulate a defender being there. Sometimes, like, you can be in the gym by yourself, or sometimes you can have a bunch of average Joes that's out here working on the game too. Everybody wants to be better. So, what I want to focus on here is Curry has such an elite side step, both feet. So intentionally, as you guys can see in a lot of Curry's workouts, Curry's drills, he has so many different array of moves, but I want to show you guys just the side step. He likes to get into his move, get into the shot. Let's try to make 4. Boom. Okay? He had 2. Knock it down. Knock it down. Of course, I'm starting it from the mid-range. And I know you're like, well, Curry's the best three-point shooter. But Curry doesn't just go out here and start his shots with threes. Sometimes you can get into it with a dribble series. You could be here. But your arms should be pretty much warmed up from doing all of these dribbles. Being able to make the shot while your arms are fatigued is very important, because it lets you know when it gets to that fourth quarter and your defender is starting to slow down, your cadence is staying the same. Your speed and everything is staying the same. So find yourself getting into this drill, come out, and I would say shoot anywhere between 8 to 10, just to find it. Sometimes switch it up, and be great. The next drill I'd like to show you guys is a 3-pointer, 2-pointer drill. This is a good drill that I see Curry do often. What he does is he starts to shoot the 3, then he shoots the 2, shoots the 3, shoots the 2. And I know you're like, well, why? Because you have to understand, if you start out shooting a bunch of 3s, when it's time for you to shoot free throws, it's time for you to shoot mid-range shots, sometimes our strength is too much. So we have to figure out how to call it when we need it and understand the concept of being able to take some power off, take some velocity off, add some more arc, and get into it. First shot, you knock down the 3, run it down. Let's get it for the 2. Oh, there we go. Let's go over to the next shot. You guys want to be intentional about your shots and be intentional about running, because how else are you going to be able to do this? As I'm talking to you guys, I'm definitely fatiguing myself out. I know you guys are probably like, well, Matt, why don't you just stop talking and just do a drill? This is also helping you in the basketball court as I orchestrate tell my players where to go, tell them what to do. Like, yeah, it's fatiguing me out, and yeah, I'm using my breath, and yeah, I'm getting tired. But at the same time, I can lead my team. It's one thing to be, you know? So why not practice it in practice? And as you guys can see, every shot that I shot just now was coming out with my right hand. I want you guys to do it both right-handed and left-handed. So that's 10 makes. You do a left-handed, that's 20. Before we even get into the real gist of the workout. This next drill, I see Curry do this a lot. This will be 3-point based. If you guys are wondering about these drills, the reason why I'm showing you guys these drills without a partner is because a lot of the times when I was in the gym, I didn't have nobody. Like, yeah, I'm a trainer. Yeah, I train some of the top players, some of the best NBA players in the world, and some of the ones that's coming up in the world. But it's gonna be a lot of days that you're by yourself. And sometimes you might have to go back to the roots. You might not have that luxury of having a trainer or be able to afford one. So I wanna do this for you guys to make sure it's available so you can be the best version of yourself. Next thing I want you to focus on is the Curry rip through. It's a rip through, 2 dribbles, behind the back, step back. This is real tough because once you get into the situation of the 2 dribbles, the behind the back and the step back has to be almost simultaneously. And then because you're stepping backwards, you have to put more arc on it, okay? So let's see it. That was right-handed. I'm gonna show you guys both hands. Step back might be a little different. Results, gotta stay the same. Let's switch it up. Where else can we do this from? You guys wonder if you can work from baseline? Definitely can. Aggressive defender, lead that shoulder forward. But we're not done. We're not done. We go left side too. Oh. Get that ball to go to the basket. Y'all want one more? Come on. Visualize it. See it. See the court. He can't guard you. Remember that. Get out. Shoot that shot. Knock it down. That's how you be great. Let's focus on getting into the next moves. And boy, we working. One of my biggest foundations when I start with my clients are V-dribbles. The reason I like V-dribbles is it's almost like an in and out, but like the cousin of an in and out. So what I want to focus on is the V-dribble pull up. So swipe it, side step, get to your shot, watch you knock it down. If you guys find yourself a little bit tired, relax. Go into each one of these with 100%. Let's stack this from, like I said, we just shot a 2-point shot. The reason being is, like, I know a lot of you guys want to shoot the 3, but when it's just us by ourselves, it's very hard to like get those rebounds and things like that. So I would say stay a little bit down if you need to. One of the best things that I do for working my 3-point shot is I shoot 50 full court NBA threes, and that's my warm up. Okay, so if that's my warm up, I can just imagine Curry. We're gonna do the same V dribble, but off of the same V dribble, now when we come out, we got the matchup that we want with the drop coverage. We're gonna go retreat dribble, swing behind into a step back like Curry. High arcer, put him to bed. The matchup we like. Matchup we like. Always get the matchup you like. You don't have to force it against anybody that you don't want to. Being a smart player doesn't mean you have to prove anything. Okay? V dribble. If you guys are wondering why when I get here off of the retreat dribble, I'm automatically going into a tween behind. Curry's attacking that top foot because we're going downhill. If their foot was top side, left side, we would already have them beat. So we know that's gonna be top right side. That tween makes them honor it. That behind makes that foot step back into a side step. Over, we punch that elbow backwards, get a high archer, and watch that go in. Let's watch this one more time for good measure. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Be great. And for this last drill that I want to show you with the Steph Curry workout, his 3-point shot is a transition layup. So find yourself getting into the mode of going full speed into a pull-up. But I'm not saying go here and chop up. No, I'm saying go full speed, pull up, knock it down, push it. Watch that ball go through the net. So my last two is putting my defender on his heels. And the reason why we put him on his heels, we don't want anybody contesting our shot. So we here, get into it, top of your shot, every time. Work between both left and right-handed. That time was left. Let's go left again. Watch that ball go through the net. By this time of the workout, you should be getting a little bit fatigued. But keep pushing. That's off the right hand. And last but not least, like I said, for shits and giggles, for the last shot, we gotta shoot this from Curry range. Only way you can send off the video. Only way you can send off the video. Oh, sorry you guys. Hey, if you at this point in the video, you stay to the end. This is one of Steph Curry's warm-ups. We didn't even get into the nitty-gritty. Comment down below if you want me to go through a full workout. I mean, I'm talking about people out here guarding my body and everything. See if I can do what Curry does, all right? This is Matt, Stay tuned.